Breaking late today, a devastating legal blow for former New York Mayor Rudy Giuliani. A federal jury in Washington, D.C. handing down a $148 million civil judgment against him, ordering him to pay 2 election workers from Georgia. Workers who he falsely and publicly accused of trying to steal the presidential election in that state while he was helping former President Trump spread baseless claims of fraud. The lies upended the lives of Shay Moss and her mother, Ruby Freeman, who testified they faced racist and violent threats as a direct result of the false accusations. After today's verdict, Moss telling reporters her wish is that no election worker ever experiences anything like what we went through. Giuliani tonight calling the $148 million sum absurd and vowing to appeal. Ken Dilanian has late details.
Tonight, a jury in Washington, D.C. imposing a massive penalty for election lies, ordering Rudy Giuliani to pay more than $148 million in damages to 2 former Georgia election workers he falsely accused of election fraud.
Today's a good day. A jury stood witness to what Rudy Giuliani did to me and my daughter, and held him accountable, and for that I'm thankful.
The judge had already found Giuliani liable. Tonight, the jury awarding more than $33 million to Shay Moss and Ruby Freeman for defamation, $40 million for emotional distress, and ordering Giuliani to pay $75 million in punitive damages.
The absurdity of the number merely underscores the absurdity of the entire proceeding.
Giuliani had pointed to this video of the 2 poll workers as evidence of criminal activity.
Quite obviously, surreptitiously passing around USB ports as if they're vials of heroin or cocaine.
What was your mom actually handing you on that video?
A ginger mint.
In emotional testimony, Moss and Freeman explained how Giuliani's false charges led to racist threats that prompted them to leave their homes and their jobs.
Money will never solve all of my problems. I can never move back into the house that I called home. I will always have to be careful about where I go and who I choose to share my name with.
Tonight, Giuliani vowing to appeal and refusing to back down on his claims about the women.
I have no doubt that my comments were made and they were supportable and are supportable today.
And Ken, with Giuliani promising to appeal, what could be next in the case?
Yeah, Lester, legal experts say this verdict could be adjusted on appeal, but it's likely Mr. Giuliani still will have a multi-million-dollar debt hanging over his head. Whether he will have the money to pay that is an open question.
Thanks for watching. Stay updated about breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or follow us on social media.